Welcome back to the Pokemon X Randomized Nuzlocke. In today's video, we are fighting the first gym leader Viola, but before we do anything, let's start with a little team recap. First we have our starter Rocket with the Careful Nature and Effect Spore ability, with the moves Foresight, Quick Attack, Detect, and Metal Claw. We have here Mark with the Calm Nature and Limber ability with the moves Pound, Leer, Focus Energy, and Bide. Next is Steve with the Calm Nature and Reckless ability with the moveset of Charge, Tackle, Sonic Boom, and Spark. Lastly, we have Jack with the Modest Nature and Limber ability with the moveset of Bubble, Tail Whip, Water Gun, and Withdraw. Before I go fight the gym leader, I'm going to go check the surrounding routes for any extra encounters. So I head north to Route 4, but got stopped and told that I had to beat the gym leader before I could enter. So my only other option is to head east to Route 22. Before getting my encounter, I had to battle a trainer. The battle starts with Steve fighting a Steelix. Steve uses Sonic Boom twice to defeat Steelix. His next opponent is Wellis, or however you want to pronounce its name. Just like before, Steve uses Sonic Boom twice to pick up the victory and gets to level 11. With the battle over, I thought it would be a great idea to switch Steve with Jack so Jack can get some levels. Now it's time to get my next encounter. I switched out Jack for Rocket so he could tank a Mud Slap. Rocket hits Claydol twice with a quick attack, lowering Claydol's health just enough for me to start chucking Pokeballs. Here we have Tony the Claydol with the Quirky Nature and the Chlorophyll ability. His moves are Harden, Confusion, Rapid Spin, and Mud Slap. With our encounter caught, Rocket gets to level 11 and learns Fate, then Jack gets to level 6. Now that I can't get any more encounters until I defeat the gym leader, I'm going to battle the rest of the trainers on this route. During those battles, Steve and Rocket gets to level 12, Jack gets to level 10, and Mark gets to level 11. Then we have our first death of the run. RIP Tony, gone too soon and first in the death box. With nothing else to do, let's head to the gym. I get to the gym and there's a lady standing in front. I talk to the lady and she offers to give me a pair of roller skates if I beat her in battle, so I do just that. I get the roller skates and she finally moves so I could get into the gym. I start walking towards this pole and slide down it like I'm about to put out a fire. Now I start making my way through this maze, ignoring all but one trainer. She starts off with a Plusle and my lead Pokemon is Jack. I don't want to lose Jack, so I switch him out for Steve. Steve comes in, hits Plusle with 2 Sonic Booms to secure the kill. Now Steve gets to level 13 and Jack gets to level 11. Her next Pokemon ends up being Skrelp, which dies to 1 Spark. Now with the only unavoidable trainer defeated, I can now fight the gym leader. Viola's first Pokemon ends up being Croagunk and I lead with Jack. I have Jack use Water Gun, but Croagunk outspeeds and hits Jack with a Poison Sting, which ends up poisoning him. With Jack being poisoned, I have to switch out, and I chose Mark to switch into. I have Mark use Bide, hoping to OHKO. Which it did not happen, so I switched them out for Steve. Steve comes in, misses a Sonic Boom, gets hit with a Mud Slap, which leads to him missing another Sonic Boom and a Spark. Finally, Steve lands a Spark and gets the kill. Mark ends up getting to level 12 and learns Low Kick. Now Mega Gengar comes in. Steve is low on health, so I have to heal. Gengar uses Mean Look. Now not only I can't switch out, I can't use Sonic Boom either. So I have Steve use Spark just to see how much it does. Bruh. I had Steve use Charge because not only it increased my special defense, but it also boosts my next electric move. Gengar uses Curse, which leads to my victory. With the battle over, I have my first gym badge and given the TM for Infestation. On my way out of the gym, this guy stops me and tells me to heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, then head to Lumio City. So I do just that. Now on my way to Route 4, I get stopped like last time, but this time I was given the XP share. With access to Route 4, I find an Energy Root, a Metronome, a Chople Berry, Poison Barb, and a Macho Brace. Along the way, I found my encounter, Lunatone. After throwing 8 Pokeballs, I finally caught Lunatone. This is Tyler the Lunatone, with the Modest Nature and Toxic Boost ability. It also has Rock Throw, Tackle, Harden, and Confusion as its moveset. With Lunatone captured, Steve gets to level 15, doesn't learn Rollout, and Jack gets to level 12. I ended up battling one trainer, and during that battle, Tyler got to level 10 and learned Hypnosis, Rocket, Mark, and Jack got to level 13, and after the battle, I gave Mark the Macho Brace. As I come to the end of Route 4, I overhear these two talking about fairy Pokemon. After introducing themselves, they offered to show me where the professor's lab is, so I followed. Right before we get into Lumino City, Dexio gives me the TM return. Now that we're in Lumino City, Cinna tells me that she's gonna go ahead and wait in front of the lab for me. I made it to the lab, went inside, and was told to take the elevator to the 3rd floor. As soon as I get off the elevator, the professor says to follow him just so he could introduce himself. After some talking, Serena and Shauna show up. Before we get our second set of starters, we have to battle the professor first. I had Tyler use Hypnosis, but Furfrou outsped and hit Tyler with Baby Doll Eyes before he fell asleep. Next turn I had Tyler use Confusion and ended up confusing the already sleeping Furfrou. Then for the next 2 turns I had Tyler use Confusion. Now with the 3 turns of sleep are over, Furfrou woke up, fought through the confusion to hit Tyler with a tackle, which didn't do much damage. Then Tyler does what he does best by hitting Furfrou with a confusion for the kill. For his efforts, Tyler gets to level 11. The next Pokemon to come out is Castform, so I decided to switch out Tyler for Mark. To my surprise, it was the water Castform instead of its normal form. I had Mark use Low Kick just to see how much damage it did. Now I have to switch into Steve. I had Steve use Spark, and not only it almost picked up the kill, it also got the para. The next turn, Steve picks up the kill and gets to level 16. Also, Mark, Rocket, and Jack gets to level 14 while Tyler gets to level 12. The professor sends out his last Pokemon, Jirachi. The first turn, Steve uses Sonic Boom and Jirachi uses Wish. The second turn I had Steve use Sonic Boom again, hopefully knocking out Jirachi, which didn't happen, so Jirachi used Swift and ended up getting health back from its Wish. The third turn I had Steve use Spark, which I got lucky and Jirachi ended up getting paralyzed. Jirachi used Confusion and got just as lucky by confusing Steve. The fourth turn I had Steve use Spark, but he ended up hitting himself, and Jirachi used Swift. The fifth turn I had to use a potion so Steve didn't die and Jirachi gets paralyzed, so this was a pretty good turn for me. The sixth and final turn, Steve uses Sonic Boom to pick up the victory. Rocky gets to level 15 and learns Power Up Punch. Mark gets to level 15, Tyler gets to level 13 and decides not to learn Rock Polish, and Jack gets to level 15 also. With the battle over, let's take a look at our second set of starters. So after taking a look at the starters, I would like to pick Growlithe, but since it needs a stone to evolve and I don't know when I'm going to find one, I decided to pick Grovyle. This is Tree the Grovyle, with the quiet nature and the motor drive ability. It also has Pound, Leer, Absorb, and Quick Attack as its moveset. Along with a starter, the professor also gives me a Mega Stone. I'm gonna end the video right here. If you have enjoyed, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, but don't forget to leave a nickname down in the comment section.